everybody. I need to go grab something from the other room. I just now remembered. And kind of see the gate a little bit. So. Hey, Crazy Mom, Lee, Deb, Four Flying Doves. How's that going? Thank you guys so much for being here. Trying to make sure I don't want to get my daughter on camera. Hey, Lori and Liplock. So we're going to try to make this cabbage dish. I have actually 2 cabbages here and more than one pan because I don't have really that many oven dishes, so it might not all fit in this. I've got cabbage, olive oil, pepperoni, plenty of onion, and some fresh garlic, pepper. I didn't have seasoning salt, so I might try this chicken seasoning. I know that sounds weird, but I just looked at the ingredients. It just has salt and paprika, onion, and garlic. So I'm sure I thought I had seasoning salt, but I don't. So we might use that, a little bit of that, just for flavor. Let me rinse this off. I just realized I need to order some coffee. Fred is sleeping at the moment. He didn't let me know that he's out of coffee. He doesn't. I wish he would have told me, so. Okay. I have a trash can right here at the end. Let's see. So I guess we're gonna. I have potatoes here too. I haven't decided if I'm gonna put potatoes in it. So, oh yeah, preheat the oven to 400. It's what they say. It's what they say. Dang, they wrap every single one of these individually. That is some dedication. was going to make this yesterday, but changing plans. Okay. I myself have never cooked cabbage. So this is a first. But I love cabbage. I haven't had it since Jim passed away. He would make it on, like, I think New Year's or holidays, like, because it was supposed to be good luck or some-ish. So aren't you supposed to? I should have probably did that first, huh? I don't know. All right, just cut it out. Hey, Robin. So, yeah, let me see if I can find any more of these pans, because well, we'll just have to use what we have here. That's fine. It'll be fine. I have two of these smaller, like, metal pans here I can try to use too. I don't know if I should put potatoes in it or not. Like, it wasn't, I'm not gonna really have room probably for potatoes, to be honest. So maybe we should just stick to the original plan. Okay. So I have these two pans of it. We're going to cut, we'll put a bunch of olive oil on it and some seasonings. And I guess this, we're going to try to put this garlic on there. Let's see. Gonna cut that more here in a second. Just smashing it up so we get a nice hey Sue. Ooh, wait. Let's open my sinuses up a little bit. It's been a long time since I've used real garlic. There we go. That's not enough salt. Not very much salt left in that, but all I'm going to put that on top here. A little bit on each ear. All right. Hey, Jessica. Yes, this is cabbage and pepperoni. Something I learned, or one of you guys sent to the recipe. So I'm trying it out. And I am changing it up a tiny bit. I was thinking about adding potatoes, but I just don't have room to do that. I mean, I could, but because the cabbage will bake down a lot, but I have a whole other cabbage here too. Okay, so let's start cutting some onions. Love onions in this family. Got that, honestly. My mom loves onions. Caitlin loves onions. Fred likes onions, but now he's going to start having them probably a lot more than he ever dreamed of. Woo-wee! My eyes. I have a little bit more onion. I'm going to cut up like this half of onion. When I say we love onions, we love onions. Woo! Tell this was Caitlin that cut this. Okay. So yum, yum. Okay, so I guess maybe some black pepper. Might put more of this on. Well, we'll have to stir it after, so we'll just like kind of put it. I'll try a little bit of this seasoning. See, I think it will be. And then olive oil. Well, let me think actually. I have 2 bags of pepperoni, but I might want to save the 1 bag because I have another cabbage here. So I'm trying to see how much pepperoni this is. Because I've never made this before, so I don't know what a really appropriate amount is. But definitely, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Just put the olive oil all over it. Okay. Okay. And pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni. Yeah, this would be good with some sausage too. And, you know, if you don't like pepperoni, which I'm not that big a fan of pepperoni. Like, I never get like pepperoni pizza, but when somebody was telling me about this, I was like, yes, I want to try it. I immediately was like, getting that now, want that now. So you put it in the oven for 30 minutes, stir it, and then put it in for another 15. And then you enjoy. It's supposed to be just a side dish, but yeah, I know. Man, well, never mind. I won't be gross. I was going to say something kind of gross, but I won't do that. When we're talking about food. Maybe should I put them down in there? Probably some of them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some of them down in there. Get the pepperoni taste all throughout. Nice and freaking scrumptious. Ew, liver and onions. Who? Oh, sorry guys, that was gross. Liver and onions. Ew. Dang, that. Yeah, I've never been a fan of liver and onions, that's for sure. Yeah, we only need to use 1 bag for sure. It's plenty. girl. That way we can make more here. What do you guys think? Is it going to be good? What do you guys think? Should we vote now? I learned this new dish is pulled chicken, broccoli, bacon, cheese, and you put it in the oven for about an hour. Chicken, broccoli, bacon, and cheese. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have other more onion right here. Luminous. I do. Onion is something that will always get used here. You know, it will never go to waste. Hardly ever. So our plan is to grow onions. Okay, so just putting a timer on for 30 minutes and I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. I guess you don't have to cover it or anything. Didn't say to, so. Wear gloves especially because I can't stand that onion taste on my, or onion smell on my hands. Like, especially with the strong, yellow onions or white onions. My mom would put it in front of us the next day. Ew. We used to sneak food to the dogs as well. We would have to sit and hold on, let me check we'd have to sit at the table until it was gone. I guess you should probably put a pan underneath it. Oh yeah, cabbage is amazing cooked with sausage. Somebody just sent me a recipe. They said a pound kielbasa smoked sausage, 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. That was probably definitely more than 1.5 tablespoons. I just used 3 garlic cloves or minced in jar, 1 medium head cabbage chopped into 1-inch pieces, 3/4 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon black pepper, and 1 teaspoon red wine vinegar, which I don't think I have vinegar, but that would be good, actually. Yeah, cabbage does have a lot of water in it, so you could put a pan underneath if you're. I unfortunately don't have a pan that would fit under that one, so we're gonna just like pray to the high heavens that it doesn't overflow. Half the sausage lengthwise, slice it into 1/2-inch pieces, take it deep. Okay. Oh, yum, that would be good. To make the basically like fried cabbage. making it on top of the stove, stirring it with oil or olive oil, onion, garlic, salt, and pepper. I'm going to have to try that soon. Hey, Shannon. I don't have a baster thing, but let me think. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. It'll be fine. The one, well, I'm sure would be deep enough. I think the other probably is too. It's a couple inches deep. The other one, the metal pan, is like 3 inches deep. I really doubt it's going over that. I need to have that on when I'm not showing anything, but yeah, I'm going to take these gloves off. Oh, I might show you some of my projects. So a clove would be considered, do they consider a clove of garlic? I know this is a stupid question, but do they consider it this whole thing, or do they consider a clove like one of those little pieces that are in it? You know what I mean? Because I just put a whole one of these in that. So hopefully that's not bad. And let's see. I will have to make some, because we have to get our keychain ready. I have to make another Virgo keychain. Tonight. And what is wind chime. We're going to start probably on a wind chime. And I ordered some extra little chime things so I can make some other ones, but it was way cheaper than I expected. Okay. Look how cute that turned out. That could be made into a magnet or who knows what. I used stencils to put those indentions in there. That way they could be filled with resin, to add those pictures into it. So basically I can use any stencil and put whatever picture in this or in something like this. I made this little Hello Kitty. Gosh, my camera's turned like weird ways. To clip on somebody's like work shirt or whatever and connect their work card here that they have to swipe to get into the computer. It's a cute little thing. I also might make this butterfly into one, or I might make that into that's our butterfly we made the other day. Somebody was asking me if I had a butterfly mold, and I found one. I thought that turned out pretty nice, actually. That could also go on one of those key cards or pop socket for the back of your phone, etc., etc. That's a skull. Well, speaking of, that's right. I need to check this black one I made for somebody, but let's see. Where did I put that? Because I never pulled that out, so that, but I think it'd be too like, oh, here it is. Here's the skull. I never undid this one. I did this spider. I think a skull would probably be too like fat, you know what I mean? For a key card thing, unless you wanted it to lay like that, you know, it could lay like that. It would be about 1.5 inches off of your shirt. Of course, this thing's not wouldn't be there. So yeah, I could, but I don't know how it would turn out. But here's this. Let's see how this black one turned out. Oh, okay. I like that. Except there's some bubbles here that I would need to do something about. So that's like I can make that in keychain or whatever. Or yeah, it could be. I mean, you could probably put it on the back of your phone. I don't know. Like, that'd probably be too, I mean, it would help you hang on to it, but I don't know. I know, right? If the jaw was the clip for it. I'm on camera.
Okay, well, what are you making?
I already told you we have that cabbage and pepperoni. You're going to love it.
I thought you said bacon.
No, it's pepperoni. But that's one of the dishes. We'll figure it out.
Okay, now let me get out of here. What? Let me get out of here.
What do you want?
Turn it. Okay.
Oh, it's down. You can't see it. Nobody can see you. I have to put it down further. Here's a spider I took out yesterday. We did this one the other day, last time I was live making crafts. If the clip was like the skull mouth, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I would have loved to have that, like when I was waitressing for my little card. I think it's cute. You could cut it in half. That's true. And make it so it's flatter. Yeah, I could definitely do that, actually. If I could figure a way to cut it in half, like. But yeah, I could cut it and cut this part off. You know, the back of the skull and to make it closer. That's a good idea. Yeah, I have a lot of crafts to make to pay all that money back that I owe Crystal, right? Freaking ridiculous. Says 17 minutes left until we do a little stir. We'll have to be careful not to let it splash everywhere, all over my hands. Cornbread would probably be something that would go good with it. But we have, let's see. I don't have, let me see. Does it need egg? Yeah, it does say it needs egg. Fred doesn't use egg in his and it works out fine. but this recipe here says use an egg. This isn't self-rising though, but it's the recipe says I have baking powder and salt to. I don't know. I don't want to attempt it without egg, and it'd probably be fine because Fred does it all the time, and he doesn't use any egg in his. Right. I went from being a Wells supporter to a Ziggy spy. I have a flat skull mold. That spider would make a cool hair clip. Oh yeah. Especially if you could probably like mold. You can be bent around the clip. You know what I mean? So yeah, if they're well, I'm not sure how you could do it actually. So you can push. A flat skull mold. Does it look? I do like the idea of cutting it, but I don't know how somebody could cut it. Did anybody answer my question about the garlic thing? Is a clove of garlic like you need one for a key card? Yeah. If you want, yes. So with the garlic, is a clove of garlic? Now I could Google this, but why not just ask you guys? Is that considered a clove of garlic, or is it one of those little things in it considered a clove? You know what I mean? This whole thing? Hmm. Okay. What is a clove of garlic? Oh, yeah, it's just a wedge. A clove is just the wedge of it. This is a whole bulb. Wow, so I just added like a whole bulb into that. Oopsies. That's going to be quite garlicky. So a little wedge is considered a clove, not the whole thing. You learn something new every day. Yes, it's going to be very garlicky. Yeah. This is too garlicky. I like garlic, so it should be fine. But we'll see if it turns out too garlicky. I have the other head of garlic I can make. Garlic is good for your immune system. You're right. Yeah, be safe from hopefully emotional vampires. Will I be safe from these emotional vampires? Dang, I don't know. Fred's not used to cooking with garlic, so he might not like. It might be too much for him. We'll see. We will see. 10 more minutes before I do a stirring. Oh, man. Guys, should we draw some cards? Look at this cute little Hello Kitty that will be cute for a little for somebody, like the back of somebody's phone or for a key card. Hold on. I like how the bow kind of, I mean, it did get the ear red right there, but it's cute how the bow is kind of pronounced. Well, no. I'm not saying do a reading for somebody. I mean, I could just draw a card or something for somebody just for fun, you know, not to do actual reading paint or, you know. Hold on, let me put this out of the way here for a second, and then get a damn, sorry, that's so rude of me. Get it tapped. I mean, I smell the garlic, that's for sure. I smell it, that's for sure. Eek. All right, here we go. So I put a towel down for my cards. Damn, tired for some odd reason. I've been coming off that Wellbutrin, and that's supposed to help keep, from being so tired. But from the Prozac, but holy crap, I'm not on it anymore. So now I'm just like Tired. Oops, I lost you guys on my, okay, there you are. Let me check if I still have, I thought I had a Shannon modded. I can mod this one and then just unmod any other ones I have, I guess. It's so hard to trust anybody. A lot of people come in here and say they're this person or that person. And then next thing I know, I have like 5 of the same names and I don't know whose is who. You know what I mean? Okay, let me see here. All right. I got them all on, or all, okay. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. I don't know. Hopefully. See, now these pieces are burning at the top. So why is it burning at the top? The cabbage pieces. See, look. Probably should go ahead and stir it. Maybe it didn't have enough olive oil on it, but you guys saw how much I put on it. Hold on, let me try this. I think I'm going to make the one without so much garlic. So I'm stirring this a little bit and putting it back in. Yeah. I'm probably going to have to make this. I'll eat this one, but that is a lot of garlic. I don't know. Why would it burn at the top? Because No, it doesn't. The person told me you don't have to cover it. That you don't cover it. I don't have any foil. Even the recipe, even the recipe said don't cover them. Okay. I'm gonna make this other one because the pepperoni are real crispy, like too. And I'm just not. I don't know. I must have done something wrong. Hold on. Do a little switch things around here. I'll put that pour right into this bowl once it's done, and I guess we'll just have to make this other one without garlic, or because that, yeah, you're right. The garlic was so bad, like so overpowering, like way too overpowering. Yeah, I'll use garlic powder. We'll make this other one because I know that one's not gonna. I could probably eat that one, but I know that it's too much for. No, and it bakes when you bake. It bakes from the bottom. You know. But I'll lower it. I'll lower it the next one. No oven thermometer. Okay, yes. Will give us. We have a whole other one to use. And I'll just mix the pepperoni under, like, because I don't like crispy pepperoni, and those are really, really crispy. I did it exactly like the thing said too. Yeah. I didn't think you guys were, surely I couldn't, the garlic wouldn't be too much, but you guys were right. I thought, like, oh, It will be fine. They're just sensitive to garlic. But no, that's a lot. I think I'm going to have garlic breath for probably a week now. But it's not going to go to waste though, because I'm going to eat it. It's good. It's just very, very garlicky. Yum. All right, let's make this other one, or get this other one prepped. Probably too. Maybe I need to mix that oil in so it's covered everywhere, and not just like. And maybe also put it. Let's see. In there. Out of the way. Oh, there goes the knife. Does it run hot? It's a gas oven, so maybe a little bit. It's not burning like so bad. It's just here. Let me show you. Like this. Oh, really? It does make you, it makes you horny, baby. Really? Huh. I might have heard something like that before. Turn it up and down a little bit. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. I'll just make sure it's stirred more, but I'll eat it. It's gonna be good. It's good. It's just too much garlic. But that's okay. We have this. I'll put just some garlic. I don't know. Probably no garlic in this upcoming one. Okay, but we will put onion for sure. Then I'm going to make sure that it will be fine. I might not use this seasoning salt either. I might, or whatever this seasoning is, I might just put salt, pepper, and olive oil on this one. And this onion, of course. Maybe add a little bit more. I'm surprised that smell, the garlic smell, hasn't awoken Fred from his sleep. Okay. Now, see, it's got. Be so much better without all that garlic. It will work fine. I'm responding to text out loud. It will be fine. I'll put the let's see, we'll go ahead and use this pan for part of it. Actually, there's my, okay, a little bit of that. You can mix it. Lower shelf and oven, okay. I don't see a lot of water off of it. I first have to put the pepperoni in too. Trying to mix it real well. I'm just doing salt and pepper on this one. I'm going to kind of bury the pepperonis so they're hopefully don't get too crispy. Okay. I guess I can go ahead and mix this one, but just add it to the pan that needs thrown out. Yeah. I know. I messed up with the garlic. Well, it's okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold on, guys. It's kind of like I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a salad in a way. But there's not as much water off of it as I thought there was going to be. Okay. This is how it looks after, but I'm going to, like I said, we're going to retry this one the other without so much garlic. Okay. So yeah, I love it. Probably needed some like salt, but no, I don't have big. I have a bigger, this white dish I'm about to use here. Let me see, is my chat not? That's a good idea. Mix it together. But even like together with this other batch, I think it's going to be too much garlic. But I might take out I could take out the pepperoni and add it to this new one. It is good though. Just too much garlic is good. I'll take out the pepperoni of that one and put it all throughout these. I'm going to pour this in. I have a pan, that white pan I'm going to pour this into. That I just took that one out of that I just showed you. Okay. I'm live, just so you know. I'm sure you smell garlic overload right now. Don't worry. Don't fret. We're fixing it. All right. Okay, so we just put that into that pan. And I'll just put, I'm going to move the thing, the rack a little bit lower, even though it was like right in the middle, and I'm going to put this in there, and then this one as well. Okay. All right. I think this one will be a lot better. Oh yeah, garlic salt. Actually, just trying to think here. Here, let me put a timer on. Again. Yeah. I don't cook with real garlic that often, as you can see. But my sinuses are opened up for eternity now. Between the onion and garlic. This other one's gonna be really good though. I could tell. I could just tell. Yeah, I don't like a lot of salt. Yeah, using garlic salt instead of garlic powder, like they put a lot of salt in that garlic salt. Don't worry, honey. It's not all of the. It's just this first batch that has garlic in it. The second one, I'm not putting any garlic in because I can mix them together, but no, I think it's even too garlicky to do that. I don't want to ruin the second one. I might take out the pepperonis of the first one, like I said. So those don't go to waste, but luckily down here, I was reading that cabbage is like, at least it was, I don't know if it still is, up there in Canada, like $8 or $10 a head of cabbage. Is that true? Or is that just during that time period? You do like garlic? I didn't think you liked garlic. Like that, Fred? Well, then maybe you will like this. I thought you say you cook with garlic a lot. Well, then you might like that. I thought he said that he didn't cook with garlic much, so I figured that. Do you really like garlic?
Yeah. I don't like it in certain foods, but
Yeah, I didn't realize that I put in a whole one of these.
Yeah.
What? What do you want? Don't eat it. Hell no. He was like holding his hand open like he was going to just bite right into it. I put a whole one of those in that.
it'd be fine.
Well, the second one I didn't put any in because I didn't realize like one little thing
Yeah,
is actually is a clove. So, anyways, it has a lot of garlic in it, and I also put a little bit of this like seasoning type stuff, and I'm not putting it in the second one. So, see, it tastes the garlic.
Mm-hmm. No, you can't taste garlic, can you?
What? Yeah, you can.
I think the piece I got.
The next one, this doesn't have like any salt in it either. It needs salt. It's good, but this one's gonna be better. That one's just salt, pepper, olive oil, and pepperoni.
I like veggies and stuff better than I do meats, really.
The garlic, it probably does burn. Maybe it burns her pans. Like, what'd you say? You like garlic better than what?
See, I like veggies better than I do red meat most times.
Oh yeah. I think garlic does burn if you fry it, doesn't it? I don't know. It might mess up your pans or something. I don't freaking know. Hell if I
I
know.
don't think it's hot eating it or nothing. It's not hot eating it or nothing. But I like hot stuff, though. It ain't like a-
That's weird. She won't put garlic in your order at the Chinese because I swear they use a lot of garlic in the places I've been at these Chinese restaurants.
Most times just use garlic powder. I hardly ever buy it. Any fresh
Well,
bulbs. If
RJ
buy fresh
said it
bulbs,
doesn't-
I'm usually just eating them.
RJ said it doesn't mess up your pan, so it doesn't turn them burnt. I mean, I don't know.
It's probably where you mess with them onions. Them one onions is hot.
I'm talking to them about some other stuff. Not about that being hot. Just about she orders at her Chinese restaurant and they won't put garlic in her stuff. They said it will burn it
Oh.
or something. Yeah, I don't know.
I know you will fix me some coffee tonight, haven't you?
Yes.
I was gonna say my ground's rerun.
I know, and I dumped them. That's what I was saying when I went live. I was like, dang it, I didn't know. Because I was making her coffee, and then
Before I lay down back down. I lay back down about, I don't know, 1 or something.
what does? Here, I'll draw a couple cards for you, Jessica. Let's see what comes out. What does Jessica need to know? Acquisition of wisdom, trying to learn, or Ace of Swords. Jessica, I need to know. The Empress. I don't know why, but what I was feeling something. Didn't I draw cards for you like a few weeks ago or something? Just like, and it was something about your relationship or marriage. Something about more about this. I don't know what you found out. Huh. I think it's like you found out something that was lies, manipulation. It might not be in the marriage. Could have been something that affected your marriage. But I see you being able, it says atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. So, and that's something that happened in the past. It shows you being, it says it lifts you up, lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. So some kind of judgment is being made for your, it feels like, wow, you and your husband. Big time. Something major happened here. But it looks like it's being like something that was, could be a child. I can't remember. It could be something with a child. Feel something being corrected for you guys. Something that was difficult. What is this? That's happening in the near future here for Jessica. Makes the truth known in legal proceedings. There's some kind of heartache about some kind of lies or something. Woohoo! Guess what I just got? I just got $65 from don't you love those class action lawsuits? Gotta love them. It just appeared right this second while we were talking. Definitely can use that. It was some kind of, it looked like breach, and I guess they had some kind of breach in security and some kind of class action lawsuit I was emailed about. And I put in my information and they just sent me $65. So okay, but for Jessica, some kind of confusion clearing up about the past. Somebody who did something like very impulsive or hateful, lying, and you guys are finding out the truth, and something's working out, and your guys, some kind of heartache, some kind of balance is being put back to the situation. Let's see, how long do we have to? It's like something you were trying to really find out about, Jessica, like some kind of knowledge that you were trying to figure out, or something, some kind of confusion that affected you and your husband. I feel like it could have been about a child, but I feel like you're getting some kind of information that's gonna help bring balance to the situation, whatever that is. So, no, it's not an unsolicited email. It's a class action lawsuit. I know the difference. So yeah, that was from a class action lawsuit, a legit one. I looked into it. A lot of times they contact you through your emails, but yeah, you do have to be careful. But no, it's legitimate. I mean, I literally just got the $65, and it was from several months ago that I gave them my information. It was a law firm, and there was no like real information that they could get, except, you don't put in your full social or anything like that. But yeah, that was from several months ago. Completely forgot about it. It takes them, when you do those, it might be a year or so before you get any money, but so, all right, 1 second, guys. Give me just a few minutes. Hey, sorry. What do you mean your heart power? Yeah, I wish I had let's see how 6 more minutes. Let's see how this is looking. See, yeah, it's burning right at these, even though I lowered it. Just a little bit though. I don't know why I'm doing that. When I stir, I'm gonna add more salt. I think it's gonna be good. Why don't you look up what that is? What it was that happened?
I didn't know they were doing a training exercise or what.
How long was it going on for?
They just flew through this morning.
Oh, well, why would it wake me up then? Was it really that loud?
Yeah, it vibrating the house. That's how loud it was.
No, I did hear something weird, but it didn't. The dogs didn't start barking or anything, so I didn't think anything
I
of
was
it.
probably scared. It vibrating the house.
Wow, they would bark.
Did like 4 wide they're going through. And then they would,
Oops, I should have taken the water out of that. This one has a lot of garlic. What was it? Like he said there was some military planes, like
choppers.
choppers that were like just I guess passed by or something, but they were really low. You said there was like 15 of them.
They're traveling that way. Whatever that way is. What's that way? What's that way?
I don't know. I'm not good at directions. I don't know.
The east is that way.
What were those military planes that Fred saw?
Choppers, you know.
The Empress. Getting something accomplished.
They could just go to a different base.
Teamwork. You know, the 3 of Cups just, that was weird. It came up in reverse, though. Let me see if I can find out what it was.
I figured they maybe
What
just go to a
were-
different base or something.
The military. I did hear a weird, I did hear something really loud, like, and I was like, I thought
15 out of
over my
10 or
fan.
something. I think it's about 15 out of 10 today.
but I thought it couldn't have been anything because, oh, Shelbyville helicopter crew helps with Kentucky flood rescues.
Oh.
The National Guard.
That's what they look like, National Guards.
Yep. It says, but what's weird, it says the Indiana National Guard helicopter crew out of Shelbyville had been helping save lives in Kentucky in the aftermath of catastrophic flooding there. According to the Guard and Air Crew, compromise of a pilot, Chief Warrant Officer 4, Brett Milton, Chief Warrant Officer 3, Craig Adams, First Class Adam Cabela, and Sergeant Dalton McCollum. Dalton. Wait, hold on. Is that the Dalton that... Dalton. I know a Dalton that is in the military, but I don't know if it's National Guard. No, his last name's not that. Okay. Interesting. So, including helping, have been taking part in rescue efforts, including helping evacuate 2 housing complexes in Martin County, Kentucky, early last week. On Monday, the Hoosiers provided hoist support and successfully evacuated 19 adults, 5 children, including infants, and 6 dogs. But that was yesterday, so, but I'm sure it's probably the same thing, right?
They could have been going back to a base.
That's true. Good point. Black Hawks are Boeing Chinooks. We had one that did that to our house 2 days in a row. A couple weeks back, the whole neighborhood raised heck about it like they were going to land on the roof.
I mean, I was used to it in Tennessee because they'd come through there all the time. Like that.
When Helen went there's 4 or 5 military helicopters would go over every morning back in the evening. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's weird because the 3 of Cups in reverse I got it's about community. You know, 3 of Cups is about community. In the reverse, you know, that would be helping a community, you know, that's emotionally, emotional distress or, well, I mean, Cups is about emotions, so, but obviously there's more than just emotional pain. There's physical havoc, all that. Anyways, I'm going to stir this and add a little bit more, maybe a little bit more salt and pepper. And we're going to just put it in for I'm surprised that it doesn't have as more water in it than it does. Like, I really thought it would have. Let me make sure I don't. Making sure I don't put too much salt and ruin it. It'd be sucky to ruin the first one with too much garlic and then the second one with too much salt. I hate a lot of salt. Fred loves a lot of salt, but he can add more. You know? You can always add more. It's just taking it away. You can't take it away. So, giving this a little stir. And put that back in for. I did put it on 355 this time, but. And I lowered the shelf a little bit. Okay. You can eat as much of this as you want. Or if you'd rather just have the other one when it's done, I understand, but this does have a lot of garlic. You need salt. I'm surprised that they didn't put, like, in the recipe I saw, they didn't add salt to theirs. I mean, I guess they did seasoning salt, which does have some salt in it, but it's not as salty as, like, garlic salt. If you put too much salt in cabbage, peel the tail and drop it in the pan. It helps absorb the salt. Oh, okay.
You know me, but I love this.
No, you're good, Shannon. Yeah, Fred loves salt.
I don't eat it like I used to.
It's weird though, haven't you noticed that people who, like, a lot of alcoholics say they love salt?
Well, more country people like salt more than
Yeah.
people raised up in the city too, because they're used to a lot of cured meats and stuff. Salt cured meats and stuff like that.
Next time we'll do the sausage, potatoes, and cabbage. Yeah, I'm gonna try that cabbage. What is this? This must be okay. That's like some kind of soup. Cabbage soup. Huh?
I like this book.
Yeah. Cabbage chopped, onion chopped, garlic minced, carrots sliced, celery sliced, a can of diced tomatoes, 6 cups chicken broth, teaspoon thyme, bay leaf, salt and pepper to taste, and olive oil. Oh, and then fried cabbage. Oh, yes. Bacon, onion. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that sounds good. White sugar and apple cider vinegar. I do need to get some apple cider vinegar.
I just drank it.
You like to drink it? Really? For health reasons, or just because it? Why? You like it? I mean, I do like it for a little bit of taste. Like at Subway, I'll have them put some red wine vinegar, a little bit, half the amount that they usually put. You know, I'll say half the amount, which is like 3 swipes.
I mean, this country folks, we use it for lots of different things. I mean, just like cabbage, we'll eat it for certain things and stuff. It works on both like that. Another pill away. Your nerves is high. It settles your nerves. Cabbage does.
What does?
Cabbage, if your nerves is high, it helps settle your nerves somewhat too.
Even if it's cooked?
A lot of people don't know, but vinegar is about the only thing that will dilute and neutralize methamphetamine.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Breaks it down to nothing. It's the system of it.
Oh, clean your system of it.
Yeah.
I've heard, vinegar about using apple
That's the only thing it will
to cleanse your system. I've heard of that.
I mean, not really. I'm not trying to get rid of it as far as doing a drug screen or nothing. I mean, but
Trying to come off of it.
yeah, it's the only thing that breaks the chemicals down in it.
Well, cabbage is good for your freaking digestive system too. Apple cider vinegar helps reduce belly fat. I've heard that. Sea salt's good. Yeah. Hear people a lot about that Himalayan salt. I wasn't paying attention how long I've kept this in here, but I didn't put a timer this last time. Just kind of watch it a little bit. Let's see. What's Jody Sue's plans? What's Jody Sue up to? What's going on with her these days? Our friend Jody Sue, how's she doing? Eight of Wands, Eight of Nine of Cups. Whoa, Six of Swords. She's trying. High Priestess in reverse. There's Jody Sue up to. I just saw some kind of lights passing. Is that Seven of Swords? That's the criminal card. So her doing something sneaky in order to be able to. Ooh. The Nine of Cups. Empress in reverse. Seven of Cups. So what's so funny? Oh, well, not really funny, but interesting. The Empress, a mother figure, in reverse right here. And then the Seven of Cups, which on it says, it was in reverse. On it says contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings, but it was in reverse. So she's trying to keep some kind of truth from getting out there. Even this says the High Priestess. High Priestess is about like your secrets and behind the veil and knowing. It says success, protection from magistrates, but it was in reverse. So she definitely doesn't, she's trying to keep some kind of truth from being known. She's trying to be able to move on. It shows her working with a couple other people. But there's something here about who is this helping her? Seven of Swords, knowledge of good and evil, appeases divine anger. What's this Knight of Cups for Jody Sue and her, what she's up to? The Five of Swords. So she's trying to, Knight of Cups is about trying to work something out, like trying to, there's this like conflict, this mental conflict. So she's trying to come up with ideas to get out of that. What's the Eight of Wands? The Ten of Swords, put it into some kind of something real quick, something that's moving forward, trying to put something that's moving forward, trying to stop it so she can move on from this. Queen of Wands. What's this High Priestess name? The Devil and the Knight, or King of Wands. So she's trying to, the devil connected this is some kind, her trying to keep this, be a leader here in some way, but it's like in this evil type way. The devil is connected towards something that she's trying to do here by keeping some kind of truth being known in legal proceedings. More about the world here for Jody. So what's going on? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's family issues here. She's worried about family. The Hierophant and Three of Wands could mean something about, look, this heartache, about worried about the future and possible. She's like trying to reconcile things, I feel like, with her and Andy in the future. And I in some way, what's the Seven of Swords mean? Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. Wow, that's like not having God, cutting out your values and doing something very, this is very, very sneaky and possibly not good. Possibly, I don't know what she's doing right here, but that's like somebody not like having any values and trying to make something happen so some kind of truth won't come out. Let's see, do I have any other deck over here? The Empress and Seven of Cups in reverse mean for Jody Sue and what's going on here. The Ten of Wands in reverse, not being able to get this fulfillment. It's not going to work. She's going to be like this and this, she's going to have to give up. Something's happening whether she likes it or not. I see it happening. She's having to abandon something here. And something's being accomplished. And she's going to have to walk away. Look at that. Something in the past with the Summer Wells criminal card right next to Summer Wells in the past. So yeah, that's something definitely not working out for her. Okay, I think our cabbage should be getting pretty well done here. Let's take out this one here. All right. Let's get a fork and do a taste test. This is a clean fork. I just got out of the drawer. I don't want to hear it. I still feel like it needs more salt a little bit. That's good. That is good. Just a little bit more salt. Maybe a little bit more. I wonder, I don't know. We'll have to see. Kate, there, I still have the rest in here too. This other pan I'm about to take out. I'm going to turn that oven off. And we'll get I'm just going to give a little bit to Caitlin to start just to see. Yeah, I'm about to get off here in a second, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I like this. This is something I'll make again, but with little to no garlic next time. So I'll be back later, though. What time is it? 8 p.m. All right, guys, I'll be back.